At least most of the games this week are short.
Yeah. You know what the other guy is?
Foreign Cloud Kingdom.
Okay.
He's down here. No.
Don't remember his name. It's SuperStarcraftBros.
Gold Wednesday. It's actually Wednesday.
Yeah, it is actually Wednesday, so a happy Wednesday to you guys, and hopefully the other two games we casted today have uploaded as well to YouTube. Maybe the Tumblr, whatever took down Tumblr this Wednesday didn't take down YouTube or anything like that.
Or maybe it'll take down YouTube and put it back to how it used to be.
Actually, no, it's just all those people who just sit on Tumblr all day because they don't want to do anything have now migrated back to YouTube. And
Now we've cured cancer.
We have?
No.
Which I have an interesting story about that later if we have time in the cast. Well, we are on Cloud Kingdom, this matchup for our actual Gold Wednesday game on Wednesday, like we said before.
If you guys noticed something, we have a Zerg player this week.
Yeah, we have our first Zerg opponent for the week, and he is going to be taking on a Protoss player.
Yeah, so our first non-mirror match of the week.
Yeah, so Iron Sparks.
Jay?
Who's playing?
In our bottom left corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have our red Zerg, Marcek.
Marcek?
Sure.
Marcek.
And in our top right corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have our blue Protoss, Demilich.
Yeah, I really don't think these guys play in America.
No.
Alright, so let's bring up that heads-up display. Both players are doing nothing super cheesy right out the back. It does look like Demilich will be going for a expansion, which will be very risky against a Zerg opponent.
No, it's pretty standard.
Fine, whatever. This is standard. I mean, why are you playing standard, Demilich? You gotta take risks. You gotta triple expand.
Quadruple expand.
Penta expand?
Do the John build.
Oh yes, do the John build.
Alright, so it looks like we are going to see that standard forward space expand. Probably
Good.
going to see a hatchery go down once this is done. I mean, this is already making the trek.
Yeah, and on StarCraft's BattleNet right now, essentially, if you're at the gold level, you have a build down. You have the basic order and operations of the opening of the game, so there's already the drone there. The probe actually is trying to block this hatchery, delaying any time, allowing that forge to finish for Demilich. Forge finishes, Demilich pulls probe out of the way, and now lets the hatchery go down. So good play from both players at the beginning.
You know, just one thing, sometimes you do see that Protoss player throwing out that pylon when his probe's getting a little low, just to delay it even longer and force the Zerg to take his second base at the normal third.
The only thing that does, I mean, it does delay your Zerg opponent a little bit, but it does delay you back at home because you can't get that gateway down as fast, or you can't get that cannon down as fast.
Well, you can. I mean, you don't let it finish, you cancel it, so...
I like that Marek, well, I'm just going to call him Marek. I'm going to ignore that middle C. Has the Overlord sitting on the high ground outside of Demilich's base in that perfect no-see zone. So he'll be able to spot things going in and out of the base. And he already knows that Demilich is expanding because he can see the warp-in void of the Nexus.
Yeah, and he saw the forge, he just doesn't know this cancer.
So he's doing the smart move. He's actually going to expand again to the third. A good call, staying a base ahead of his Protoss.
I mean, he has ample vision to see if anything is coming. One thing I would like to see him get some blings out to get Elite to take the watch.
Yeah.
The watchtower, try to see it poking a little bit, but lucky for him, he might get lucky and actually see this cyber cord. Not quite, but if he ever gets adventurous with this, move it around a little bit, move it up, just to see how things are going.
I think if he moves it up, he might put in range of that cannon. But I do like this. Demilich is doing a transfer of drones down to that natural to get that saturation going. He has a probe sitting in the little space in the wall off right now to stop any type of Zergling run-bys. And back at Marek's base...
Well, he doesn't need to be there.
No, actually his big old brother, the Zealot, has popped out, and the probe's like, no, I got this, I will tase them, bro. Don't worry.
Don't tase me, bro.
And Robobay coming out for Demilich now, and for Marek, droning up and getting those Overlords out, because he is supply block right now.
You know, one thing I'd like to see from Marek is see him start to get this Vesping geysers
Holy
extractor.
Big old drone transfer from Marek down to the natural to get that saturated. Sentries on the way, in addition to another pylon, and the Robo Bay is about halfway finished for Marek, who has put almost all his production facilities down at the natural. Interesting call.
So it looks like Zerg player is sitting on a few more harvesters, because that makes sense. He's sitting on another base.
We'll probably see that number jump up. We'll probably see another round of drones, and then he'll probably start going into some type of tech.
Yeah, he finally did start getting gas, so we're probably going to see maybe a Roach Warren go down, or maybe see him go straight towards that lair tech.
Yeah, he's going to need the gas first off to get anything higher than lings. He does have a couple lings popped out right now, probably to get that map vision and grab those Zelnaga towers.
You know, one thing I really would have liked to see from Lich is Observer.
Yeah, an Observer straight out of the Romo Bay would have been awesome. It would have allowed him to do a little bit more scouting. Marek continually is getting supply blocked, but it looks like he's seen this as well. He just popped out 6 Overlords, and Roach Warren and Lair Tech are both down right now, including an Evo Chamber that start working on some upgrades.
But you know the unfortunate thing about this Roach Warren?
What?
He doesn't know about this Robo. Oh, he does know
yes,
about
he does.
the Immortal now.
Actually, he can see that Immortal sitting outside the Robo Bay going, "What's up, guys? I'm back from the dead." So this will be an interesting call. The heck was... What was that? Guys, Iron Sparks just randomly started acting like a robotic drummer. What? Are you acting like an Immortal?
Yes.
That was weird.
Alright, so we do have armor upgrade about to finish. Curious that he didn't go for the attack upgrade first.
You're a Protoss player. Is that Immortal gonna fit through the wall?
No.
Okay, just checking. Alright, range upgrade going for Marek. Zergling speeds on the way. First roaches are out. He's got his creep spread connecting all the bases now. Except for the main. Does the main connect? No.
Main's too cool to connect.
But there's a macro house going down in the main base. And it does look like Immortal production continues. More gate tech is finished with those additional gateways, and it does look aptly named how the game was named. This is going to be the all Immortal Sentry build for Demilich.
You can't tell them.
Yes, I just told them. Well,
forget everything.
He's only built Immortal. We don't have that thing for Men in Black. Plus, they're not like we can't see their faces right now, so we can't really do that. So here we go. We have the Sentries, Zealot, and Immortal coming out. So he lied to us.
They must have some slim waists.
Wow, that was actually impressive. You know, the Immortals, they've been working out. You know,
yeah,
watching
they work out.
What? Really? Really? Wow. Oh well. Marek does see this coming. He's popping out 28 lings right now. These are just going to get zapped away by Sentries and Immortals.
You know, the thing Leech needs to do when this encounter happens is get some impeccable force fields.
Yes, you guys, you know, in the battle comes up, he needs to get some impeccable force fields. Because you got to love the force field. What is wrong with you today? Third game casting? Alright, the force fields are thrown up and the lings are not able to get that surround on the units, but sentries do go down.
Everything goes down.
Everything goes down, and Rage Against the Lings! The new heavy metal rock band coming at you from Grungetown, Oregon.
I thought that was Terran.
There were roaches around, right?
Yeah, there's still all roaches around.
There was roaches out. There were terrible force fields. The spines were in range to poke away and do damage. That was a terrible place to engage. That Immortal Sentry army should have devastated that army.
If you guys have been if you guys have been paying attention to the pro scene lately, or just the highly competitive scene lately, you'll see that the Immortal Sentry all-in is a pretty much guaranteed win for Protoss.
Yeah, I mean,
right now.
if you know how to use it, if your micro game is pat.
No.
Really?
That's only Terran.
I will farce field you upside the head. Guys, when you're playing StarCraft, just enjoy the game. I mean, if you lose to a bunch of lings and roaches and spines, you engaged in the wrong location.
Yeah, like up a ramp where you don't have vision and you're being surrounded by a mass.
Yeah, I
wing.
mean, he. I don't know. Well, Marek is doing the thing that he really should be doing. He's getting infestors out right now. Pathogen Glance is just about to finish.
And that spire is nearly halfway done. But maybe we don't have a room.
That spire's not anywhere near halfway done right now.
Well, it's halfway done by the time I finish talking.
Range attack did finish for the roaches. I think that finished before the actual engagement. So he had additional damage for those roaches. What do you destroy?
Something.
Well, Demilich got mad at something and destroyed it. And
it's called his hopes.
Got that. Sorry, that took a while. So Marek's looking good. I mean, he's got creep spread going into the middle of the map, and Colossus tech on the way.
Yes, there's Robobay.
And
but that'll be unfortunate against a double spire, most likely going into Broodlords.
Wow, double spire, so he's going to get those upgrades really, really fast.
You know, fully anticipate this turning into a hive soon.
Yeah, and I think it's I think what Marek's trying to do right now is just show him that no, he is not sorry and ashamed to play the Zerg race.
You know,
and he's gonna womp all over the Protoss player. I'm rooting for the Zerg player now.
You know, I joke around about how stuff's OP all the time, but you know what? Deal with it.
It's not.
Deal with it.
Okay, here we go in this engagement. Let's see if we can get the fungals down. We do have a couple infested Terrans. Immortals are firing like they got ADD right now. No fungals going down on this army. Just a lot of infested Terran. A lot of infested Terran. It's actually going to act like Zerg force field. And the small army is just getting ripped apart by all the units.
You know, just based on the sheer amount of units the Zerg player had going into this.
It wasn't an A move!
You had to press T a few times.
Okay guys, just back me up with this in the comments down below. The Protoss player engaged in two terrible positions. When he went to the ramp, he engaged on a ramp like Iron Spark said, where he did not have vision up the ramp. Then, to hold this third, he puts his army into this little alcove here, this little jut, and essentially locks his army into the corner, allowing a surround by the Lings, allowing for a concave by the roaches, and allowing for these infestors to really not have to throw down fungal because he locked himself against the wall. It's not a move, and you shouldn't be raging against other people playing a race that they enjoy.
No, really, I mean,
that's all.
You even built the units that counter what you're going against.
Yeah, literally, he had immortals, which counts the roaches, and he had sentries, which just annihilate Zerglings if you have the force fields down. So leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. We'd love to hear from you. And hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends so they can get on the debate on how this game went down.
And enjoy the rest of your week.
Yeah, we'll hopefully see you later. Good luck and have fun on your games and the rest of your week.
GG.
GG.